Are you absolutely sick of smelling like every second dick out there in summertime? I believe you, because I am the same. I'm always like kind of chasing for either quality or uniqueness. And I put together a list of 12 fragrances that either impressed me a lot with their quality or with their uniqueness. So, if you're the same and you're looking for honest content, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Give this video a thumb up if you like it, if you are gonna like it. Actually, it is too early to say give this video a thumb up, but definitely subscribe to this channel right now. Like, smash that subscribe button, man. What should I tell you? And comment down below with your favorite summer fragrance. ¿Qué pasa, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. I am Karim, channel name Smell of Truth, and thank you so much for passing by. You already see it in the title, thumbnail, and you already heard it in the intro. Summer fragrances, we chase quality. I'm gonna break this table. We are chasing quality or uniqueness. We have a little mixture of everything, but if we look for quality, like, let's be real, guys, we deep a little bit more into the niche aspect. And I'm not talking about Cedro today, so I'm sorry to disappoint you all, but Erba Pura did not make the list. In fact, if you think Erba Pura made this list, don't subscribe to this channel at all. Unsubscribe, actually. And Torino 21 also didn't make this list, by the way. Erba Pura is trash. Torino 21 is nice, but not good enough for this list, for my taste at least. I'm presenting you my top 10 list with 12 fragrances in it. As always, you know how it works. 6, 7, let's go. First one. Cedro di Diamante by Perris Monte Carlo. Listen guys, I don't know what Perris did with this fragrance, but this is serious game. This one is one of the freshest, yet slightly floral and sweet kind of fragrances that I have smelled. Citrusy fragrances that I have smelled. I need to correct myself. Cedro di Diamante, what is meant with this is kind of like diamond citron. Kind of like a highly qualitative kind of citrus, lemon type shit. And this is exactly how it smells. This smells like pure f***ing quality. It lasts a really long time for a citrus fragrance, and it smells literally like the juice. Like when you have a lemon or bergamot, I think it is a kind of combination between bergamot and lemon, because what bergamot gives me a lot is that very fresh minty feeling, and I get this one in here as well. In any case, if you have like a fresh lemon and you press it, the juice that comes out without you smelling the lemon actually, because then you smell the peel as well, that is a little bit bitter, but just the juice. Like, let's say you pour it in, you press it in a glass and you smell the glass. This is kind of how it smells, like freshly pressed lemons of high quality, somewhere Italy, Sicily or something like that. This is how it smells. And let's just say, with a little bit of storytelling or with bringing you pictures in the head. Let's say you have this juicy lemon, you're somewhere in Italy, in Sicily, let's say. You have a juicy lemon in your hand. You stand in a garden where also white florals are around you. You are near the sea. Sea, like Italian, yes. You say yes to liking this video. Sea, because in any case. It's a curse, but somehow I think it is entertaining, right? You are near the sea, you have this juicy lemon in your hand, you're surrounded by white florals, and you just press the juice out of here. The juice comes kind of like flows down your arm, and you smell it. You smell the freshly pressed juice surrounded by the white florals near the sea. This is the picture that I would describe this fragrance with. Yeah. Just absolute fabulous citrus fragrance. It lasts roughly 7 to 8 hours in summertime which is very good for a citrus fragrance, and you generally smell the citrus note through the whole process of the fragrance. You still smell the citrus kind of note, and this is just fabulous. Fabulous work by Perris Monte Carlo. When it comes to designers, there are not a lot that impressed me as much as this citrus fragrance right here. I think this has gone bad, but in any case. Bvlgari Men Wood Neroli. Actually, you could say that this one is a niche version of this one here, if we are being honest. This is also a great citrus fragrance with some neroli, which is a white floral, yeah, but this one is a little bit more like this, like Cedro di Diamante is more unisex. This one leans more masculine because it has also some woods in the dry down that give you more of a masculine kind of feeling. We are in summer, guys. It is important that no matter which fragrance, unless it is beast mode or a tropical fragrance with some deepness, but when you wear a freshie, it is important to spray also on clothes so it lasts a little bit longer. Decent longevity of like 7 hours. But this smells awful on tester strip. It smells awful. I don't know. Something went wrong. Now, if you want to smell like a gentleman this summer, then like there's no way you can talk your way out of Micallef's GNTonic. If you want to smell fresh, sophisticated, elegant, gentlemanly, and slightly mature with a little bit more of a serious vibe instead of a playful vibe, then GNTonic is the perfect fragrance for you, my guy. Especially if you're over 25, you want to bring in some serious kind of vibe. Like you want to stand on something, you know what I mean? You want to show that you have some hair on your balls, you know what I mean? It doesn't smell like hair on your balls, but it smells like a little bit more of something serious, nothing too playful and funny and whatever, you know what I mean? This one, look, the easiest way to describe this fragrance is actually, it is supposed to say gin tonic. It doesn't smell like a gin tonic to me, and gin tonic is my go-to scent when I go to a bar. I don't drink often, but if I drink, it's either wine or gin tonic. This is like my go-to. This one smells more like a mojito without sugar, but instead of rum, you use gin. So it's not really like a tonic kind of thing that is going on in here. It's really more of a citrusy Sprite without sugar kind of thing. This is how it smells to me, at least. Yeah, Sprite without the sweetness though. You are somewhere near the forest in summertime. You're just there enjoying time. You're dressed elegantly. You're here to talk business, and you know, to make it a little bit less serious, your shirt unbuttoned and you guys are drinking. Or you have elegance, but it's not too elegant. It's not too formal, you know what I mean? But it's also not playful. This is GNTonic basically. You have a long-lasting freshie with some elegance, with some serious vibe, with a mature kind of vibe. But this is not the best part about it. The best part is that I have a discount code for you guys that is Karim10, and with this discount code you save 10% on your order. So make sure to go on parfumsmicallef.com, choose your fragrance or your fragrances, and at checkout apply Karim10 in the discount code section and you save automatically 10%. You're welcome. I am making you guys smell good and save money at the same time. So all I'm asking is for you guys to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below with your favorite summer fragrance. I would really appreciate that. If you want that same kind of vibe, but in the designer aspect, I think the best one is actually Terre de Hermes Eau Givree. Terre de Hermes Eau Givree, instead of that really formal, citrusy, greenish vibe that GNTonic gives you, this one has also some slight sweetness in the background, and you can smell it. This one is made to be light, kind of like you can wear this at a job interview, you can wear this in summertime, whenever the you feel like, just to please people around you basically, you know what I mean? It is really a people pleaser, a crowd pleaser. The GNTonic can be a little bit greenish, some people do not like it that much, and also smelling like a sugar-free alcoholic drink, you know what I mean? But in any case, this in the designer aspect, absolutely great. You have the original Hermes Terre de Hermes DNA, that earthy, woody, slightly spicy kind of vibe, the greenish kind of vibe, but this one is made lighter and for summer. I wouldn't say that this one has really a lot of citruses. It has some citrusy vibe going on, but the citruses are not that prominent in this one. It is a citrusy, but it is not as prominent as the Bvlgari wood Neroli, for example. You know what I mean? This is kind of what I'm trying to say. Longevity of this one is also in the 7-8 hour mark. Spray on clothes and you have no worries about it. And stop spraying 3 to 5 times. 3 to 5 times you can make this with strong fragrances, you know what I mean? With fragrances that last, with fragrances that are beast mode kind of, you know what I mean? Now, we talk about citrus fragrances a lot, because it is a big part of summer fragrances. But since we want something unique, we have here a unique citrus fragrance. This is Isola by Meo Fusciuni. And this one here, my guy, this is a yuzu fragrance. And if you don't know what yuzu is, this is a Japanese lemon. And the Japanese lemon, it smells really, it has its own taste, man. It has its own taste. It is really difficult to describe, but it is more like lemons are sour. This one is also sour, but a little bit more of a bitter-ish vibe. It smells more bitter than lemons. I wouldn't say like green lemons, this is by far not. It has its own slightly unique kind of smell and taste. But I'm gonna tell you, I absolutely love it. It gives it a little bit of more of a fizziness than usual lemons. Also some slight sweetness. This is really amazing. Yeah, this is more of a bitter and slightly greenish kind of fragrance, but this one tells a story, man. Each fragrance from Meo Fusciuni, from the perfumer and his brand, tells a story. And you can make your own story with it. For example, I make my own story with another fragrance, which is number 2 Nota di Viaggio, Shukran. I can tell my own story. With this one, I can also tell you my own story. I could, but it's gonna be fucking boring, I think. It's not that special. But I can tell you about my imagination. My imagination is that this one actually smells like you are somewhere in Japan in summertime or whenever it is warm, you know. Never been to Japan yet, but this is how I imagine it. You're standing under a yuzu tree. You have a yuzu in your hand, one of these yuzu lemons, and you smash it with your hand. This is kind of how it smells, to me at least. You have that prominent yuzu that stays up until the end of the fragrance, but it's gonna get a little bit greener. The longer the fragrance sits on your skin, it's gonna get more greener, bitterishness. At the beginning, it is like really fizzy and lemony or yuzu-ish, whatever, with some slight sweetness. But it dries down a little bit greener, it has some vetiver in here, and I think there are for sure some woods in here as well. Absolute fabulous fragrance if you want to be unique and if you want to have like a little bit more of an artistic kind of fragrance in your collection. Since we talk about imagination, you know what's coming. You know it exactly. I do not have the bottle yet, but I do have a sample, and obviously I have smelled it. Now look, this might not be the most unique one, but when it comes to quality, imagination is one of the best citrus fragrances out there. I don't think that there are many, although this fragrance is in the price range of a niche fragrance, I don't think that there is a designer house that can do better citruses. Maybe there is one, but does not come near the quality that Louis Vuitton actually gives you with imagination. Now, if you like Bvlgari Tiger, you're gonna like this one a lot. This is more of a summery version of Bvlgari Tiger. It shares a similar TNA. See what I did there? TNA instead of DNA, because this one has a T note in it. Shares a similar DNA, but it is more focused on the citrus and ginger than on the green vibe that Tiger is gonna give you, or at least me. And it's also not that grapefruit kind of heavy. I think imagination doesn't need any introduction. Make sure to spray this one on clothes as well. I get 6 to 7 hours on skin, but I agree that the projection is not the best, but it compensates with quality. This is what Louis Vuitton fragrances do not lack, in quality. Everyone who tells me this is overpriced because it doesn't last, either you want synthetic citrus notes that are not of high quality, that last long, or you want high quality citrus and other notes that might not last as long as the synthetic ones, but are at least of great quality. Sometimes you cannot have both, which is why I appreciate this. I spray this on clothes and I do not mind respraying it. Just overspray it. Have to be honest, just overspray it. Even if it's expensive. If you love the scent, overspray it. Now, we've been talking about Meo Fusciuni, which is an Italian brand. We have a lot of Italian brands, as you actually see, but one that brings in that Italian vibe is Roberto Ugolini, and this is 17 Rosso. This one to me, one of the best, if not the best, from the brand. They have this Italian elegance. Now with this one, at the beginning you have a heavy saffron note that can be a little bit too much, but give it some time. Because this fragrance, I swear, at first I didn't like it. I tried it a second one, a third time, a fourth time. I started loving it each time more, where I tried it and sprayed it and actually gave it a full wearing. Saffron on top, wait a couple minutes. After that, you have a beautiful rose fragrance, you have a beautiful raspberry kind of vibe, and it reminds me really of an Italian gentleman kind of. It gives me really that, I've never been there, but it gives me really that Florence kind of vibes. Like if I imagine people in Florence that walk around in a linen suit, that wears this is also wearing a linen suit, but a white linen suit with a pink shirt. This is how I imagine, with an expensive watch on his wrist. This is how I imagine. Now, the dry down has a little bit of a souriness, but most of the time the most prominent kind of notes in here are really the raspberry, rose, and the woods. The saffron stays in the background to give it some balance, some slight smoky and spicy vibe in here. It's fantastic, trust me. Italian, Italian, Italian. Italian elegance. Prada L'Homme Low. I think many people know this. This is like the original Prada L'Homme, soapy, slightly powdery kind of fragrance, but a lighter version with more citrus. This is a little bit more citrusy, a little bit more fizzy, especially at the beginning. Lasts 7 to 8 hours on skin. The original Prada L'Homme, which is actually made for like a daily wear, funny enough, stays longer on my skin in summertime than this one. Funny, because the original Prada L'Homme lasts like 12 hours on my skin in summertime. I don't know how, but this is how my skin works, okay? This one, 7-8 hours, roughly. Good projection, spray on clothes if you want it to last longer, and it will also be something good for the evening actually. It's very elegant, and I mean it's Prada. It's Prada L'Homme, you know? Now, we make a short break from the Italian, and we go to the Middle East. Because here we have Widian Granada. Widian Granada is really, it's beautiful. It's like a spicy, but not too spicy, just slightly spicy rose fragrance with some earthy-ish, woody-ish vibe in the dry down, with a fruity vibe throughout the fragrance. So it has pink as of black pepper. It has, I think, also cinnamon in here, rose, raspberry, patchouli that give it this earthiness. But the most prominent part is really like that slight pepperiness, that slight, like the pink pepper that gives it that slight fruity vibe with the raspberry and rose and some woody dry down. This is just fantastic in my opinion. I think this one can be pulled off in summertime, in my opinion. Spring and summertime, and I am really enjoying this a lot. Longevity is roughly 7 hours. The projection is a little bit softer, a little bit more close to the skin, but I mean, this is a fragrance that I just enjoy to wear, that I don't need to have people across the street smell me. This is something that I just enjoy to have for myself or for the people that come closer to me. If I want people to smell me, I just pull off some more sprays and spray it also on clothes. What I always suggest you. Fabulous scent by Widian, I swear. So good. Now, the last Italian fragrance in this list. Acqua di Gio Eau de Parfum. For me, in summertime, yes, Profondo is great, but this is more of an aquatic kind of fragrance, and like honestly, Profondo, after years, I really like it, I still like it, but after years, it just became a little bit cheap. Oh my god, I said it! It started to begin to smell a little bit cheap, to be honest. And this is why I appreciate Acqua di Gio Eau de Parfum actually the most, to be honest. Because this one smells like the most expensive one. This one has some lemon. It's really like an advanced version of the original Eau de Toilette. The citrus, slight aquaticness, but it's not too much, you know what I mean? With the woody and slightly earthy notes in here. I do not have the notes on top of my head. I could check them out and then tell you them, but that's not the point. The citruses in here are a little bit more in the direction of an orange instead of a lemon, which is also very great, very nice, very well made. And I think there's also some vetiver in here. In any case, it reminds you a slightly bit of Profumo that gives it that mature kind of edge. And I think this is the easiest one to pull off at any time, even in summertime, no matter what age you are, whatever. It doesn't matter. You just pull it off and you smell great, okay? Longevity on this one, more on the 6-hour side. Overspray, spray on clothes, spray in your hair, and you're good. 15 to 20 sprays, at least, to make it project. Now, we come to the fun part of this whole summertime. What many people like to do is go on a beach party and stuff. Go on summer vacation and have party and whatever the f they do, you know what I mean? I've never been to a beach party. I don't know what they do, but I heard stories that it is wild and people hooking up and cheating on their boyfriend and girlfriend and fucked up shit. But it can be also fun, and drugs and stuff. Don't do drugs. Do fragrances instead. This is a nice quote, man. I'm gonna post a reel with this one. Don't do drugs, do fragrances instead. Or do me instead. What fragrance is better for a beach party than Cedro Miami Tropical Confessions? The yellow one, as you can see. And I mean, like, look, this one has a lipstick kiss on the bottle. Niles, if you see this, this should be called Tropical Seduction. And the other one, Tropical Confessions, the red-orange one. This one has a kiss. This is erotic. This is romantic. This fragrance is just sexy. I'm gonna end this video with, this video is just sexy. No, I'm not, but oh my god, I swear. This is just Miami in summertime in a bottle without the heavy tobacco and rum kind of thing. More that fun part without tobacco and booze, kind of. It is really like that. Okay, maybe some slight booziness though, that give it that sweetness. This is a sweet, tropical, fruity, coconut kind of fragrance. Some slight boozy, sugary kind of vibe. It's just fantastic, and this one, in my opinion, is better for summer than the original Miami. The other Miami is better for like whole year around, playful kind of vibes, club kind of vibes. This one is more like date night kind of vibes, in my opinion. Fantastic scent. If you like sweet, fruity, tropical, coconut kind of fragrances with a sugary touch, with a slight boozy kind of touch, you should definitely check this one out. Absolute banger, absolute fabulous kind of scent, I swear. I enjoy this one a lot. It is sweet, but it is not too sweet in my opinion. There's also some slight freshness, especially at the beginning. When you spray it, you have that fizziness. Fabulous scent, fabulous. Now lately, I have discovered another fabulous and literally almost perfect kind of fragrance, tropical kind of fragrance. And it is from Fomowa. It's called Moonwalk, Seacoco, Sugarloaf, Ananas. Ananas is pineapple. For the people that don't know, you know. Here, this one here. I don't know if this is on purpose. In any case, I like it. The plaque, or however this is called, where it's written Moonwalk, Seacoco, Sugarloaf, Ananas, Extrait de Parfum. It is slightly tilted. The plaque, the white thing here on the bottle, is slightly tilted. I don't know if this is on purpose. If it's not on purpose, it says that this was made by hand, which I really appreciate, because like by hand sometimes it's really difficult to have it like perfectly aligned and stuff. If it was made on purpose, I like it as well, because it gives it a little bit of a less, oh yeah, we are super luxurious and stuff kind of vibe. It gives it a little bit more of a fun aspect. I like it. Just a little detail I just noticed. I did not notice when I bought it, but amazing. So, god damn it. This one, I went to the Oswald I went to the Oswald Perfumery in Zurich, where I met my friend Hakim. I told him, brother, listen, I want to smell unique in summertime. Some good summertime recommendations and also something that I can kind of wear like all year around. He showed me 3 fragrances, actually more, but with these 3 fragrances I fell in love. 2 from Meo Fusciuni, 1 is in this list, and this one here. This one for summertime, tropical kind of fragrance. He showed me this just as a summer-ish kind of vibe. God damn it, I fell in love with this one. This one is a tropical, fruity kind of fragrance with some ginger vibe, some vanilla in the dry down, and some pineapple-ish vibe going on in here. And some coconut. So a creamy coconut scent with pineapple, with some other tropical vibe going on, and ginger. Fabulous, fabulous. This one smells like a lemon tart. I'm gonna blend in a picture of this. So imagine you're somewhere in a tropical island on the beach. You're surrounded by coconut trees and stands where they sell fruits. You're there eating this dessert and you hold in your hands a coconut heavy pina colada, and the dessert is not only like just citrus, kind of like a lemon tart, it has also some ginger-ish vibe in it, and some like the white thing on top could be vanilla instead of the meringue kind of feeling because of the creaminess. It is unique yet likable. I have not smelled this sort of combination in tropical fragrances yet, which makes this even better. And the quality is also insane. For the price, if this will be a designed brand from the private line, they will charge 3 times the price that this one goes for. It also lasts the whole day, like easy 8 to 9 hours. I'm in the testing phase of this one, and with Isola as well. So you might hear me say in the future that it's gonna last longer or less long or whatever, but this is how these 2 currently perform on my skin. Longevity also is a thing, like how dry is your skin, how do you moisturize it and stuff, you know what I mean? This all has influence. It's not only about the fragrance, it's also about yourself, how you take care of yourself. Yes guys, in any case, this was today's summer fragrance. If you enjoyed watching, demolish that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below with your favorite summer fragrance. I cannot stress this enough. Thanks for watching, stay healthy, and see you next time. Bye bye.
It's never what it seems. Yeah, there's mountain, all you bitches with them all in feet.